Welcome to Fitness After COVID. My name is Sarah. Whether you're starting on a journey of recovery from illness, wishing to incorporate exercise into your daily life, or simply looking to maintain your current health, this exercise program is for you. Getting more exercise is the first step toward reducing the risk of many health conditions. It helps maintain a healthy heart, strengthens weak muscles, builds bone density, and boosts the immune system, as well as your mood. It's even more important to remain active as we get older if we want to stay healthy and maintain our independence. Now, throughout this exercise routine, we'll be using the lateral breathing or deep breathing technique, which ensures that the body receives a constant supply of oxygen as we exercise. It also helps restore diaphragm function and lung capacity after an illness such as COVID. I'll briefly demonstrate how it works. So you'll take a deep inhale through the nose, directing the air into the sides of the ribs and expanding them sideways. And exhale slowly but forcefully through the mouth, while drawing the abdominals in towards the spine. Let's try that. So inhale and exhale with your lips first. Another deep inhale and exhale. Very nice. Now remember, if at any point you find it hard to follow my breath pattern, that's totally fine. Just make sure you're breathing in and out and not holding your breath. I'll also be giving variations of each exercise as we go along, so please only work out to where you feel comfortable. If you're ready, let's get started. We're going to start with a Russian twist. This will work the oblique muscles, lower back, and also the overall core. So we're standing with our feet shoulder width apart, knees are extended but not locked, and our elbows are bent at a 90-degree angle. You'll inhale to prepare, and as you exhale, keeping your arms in the same position, rotate your head, neck and chest to the left. And inhale to rotate back to center. Exhale to rotate to the right, and inhale to rotate back to center. Now, you can do this exercise from a seated position, and always make sure that you're only rotating to your comfort level. We're halfway there. And notice that we're trying to keep the pelvis facing forward throughout. Just 3 more on each side. Last 2. And last 1. Well done. So moving on to some lower abdominal work, still standing in the same position with elbows bent to a 90-degree angle. Look straight ahead and keep your upper body straight. Inhale to lift your left leg to hip height while making sure your right foot is equally weighted. And inhale to lower back down. Exhale to lift and inhale to lower. Now you can hold on to a chair or a wall for balance. And we're trying to avoid using momentum so that we make sure that the abs are doing all the work. Just 3 more on this side. And last one. Very nice. So this time, standing on the left leg, inhale to prepare, and as you exhale, lift your right leg to hip height, making sure that your left foot is equally weighted, and inhale to lower back down. Exhale and inhale. Halfway there. Just 3 more. And last one. Great work. So we're finishing off the ab segment with some spine twist. So still standing in the same position, but this time extend your arms straight out in front of you to chest height, making sure that they are parallel to the floor. Keep your palms pressed together. Inhale to prepare, and as you exhale, turn your head, neck and chest to the left, and inhale back to center. Exhale to turn to the right, and inhale back to center. Now the variation is to do this exercise from a seated position. And we're trying to maintain a stable pelvis by making sure that we're only twisting the neck, the head, neck and chest. We're halfway there. Just 2 more on each side. Last one. And last one on this side. Great work. Our first lower body exercise will warm and strengthen the thighs. So we're standing with feet shoulder width apart. Knees are extended but not locked, and the hands are on either side. Inhale and slowly bend both knees. And exhale to straighten. Inhale to bend and exhale to straighten. Now, only bend as low as is comfortable for you. And we're trying to press down into the floor even as we straighten the legs. We're halfway there. 3 more. And we're making sure that we keep our back nice and straight. And last one. Great work. Okay, so moving on to some calf raises, which will strengthen the calves. So you're still standing in the same position, so feet are shoulder width apart and hands are on either side. Inhale to prepare, and as you exhale, contract your calves and slowly lift your heels off the floor as high as possible. Pause at the top and inhale to slowly lower back down. Exhale and inhale. Now make sure that your toes are wide and the knees are extended but not locked. And we're trying to make sure that the ankles are aligned with the ball of the foot. We're halfway there. Just 2 more. And last one. Nicely done. So we're moving on to some lateral leg raises. So these will strengthen the lateral hips and glutes and help prevent knee, lower back and hip problems. So stand on your right leg with your back straight and your right knee slightly bent. Hold your left foot a few inches off the ground. Inhale to prepare, and as you exhale, lift the left leg as high as you can. Work towards a 45-degree angle with the floor. And inhale to lower back down. Exhale. And inhale. Now only lift to your comfort level, so only as high as is comfortable for you. And we're trying to avoid bending at the waist, and so we're resting our hands on the hips to keep our arms out of the exercise. Just 2 more on this side. And last one. Very nice. Now let's switch sides. So this time standing on your left leg, lift your right foot slightly off the floor. Inhale to prepare, and as you exhale, lift the right leg as high as you can, aiming for a 45-degree angle again, and inhale to lower back down. Exhale and inhale. And you can hold on to a wall or a chair for balance. Just 3 more. And last one. Very nice. So we're moving on to some inner thigh work. So these standing abductors will strengthen the inner thighs as well as the quads. So still standing with your feet shoulder width apart, but this time have your hands on your hips, or else you can hold onto a chair or a wall for balance. So shift your weight to the right leg, keeping it slightly bent, and lift your left leg a little forward in front of the right leg, keeping the foot flexed and the toes pointing forward. Inhale, and as you exhale, with a small movement, slowly swing your left leg across the center line of the body. and inhale to lower it back down without letting the foot rest on the ground. So exhale and inhale. So we're trying to make sure that we're not using momentum, so keeping the movement nice, slow and controlled. Halfway there, doing really, really well. Just 3 more to go. And last one. Very nice. So let's switch sides. So this time, shift your weight to the left leg, keeping it slightly bent, and lift your left leg in front, keeping the foot flexed and the toes pointing forward. Inhale to prepare, and as you exhale, slowly swing your right leg across the center line of the body and inhale to bring it back down. Exhale and inhale. Now we're trying to keep the upper body straight, so try not to lean forward or backwards. We're halfway there. Just 2 more. And last one. Great work. We're going to finish with a stretch. So begin in a standing position with a wide stance this time. And bend your knees as you lower your hips. And this should create a nice stretch on the inside of the thighs. We're going to hold for 10 seconds, breathing in and out. And the variation is for you to increase or decrease the hold as needed. Let's slowly release the stretch. Great work. Moving on to the arm segment, and any of these exercises can be done with a lighter hand weight. I won't be using any this time round. So we're starting with some arm circles, which will help build muscle tone in the shoulders, biceps and triceps. So stand with a flat back and a tight core and raise your arms to the sides. You'll begin by slowly rotating the arms forward in a circular motion and starting with small circles and gradually increasing the size of the circles. Okay, so let's start reverse directions. Great work. Now we're moving on to some side raises, and these will strengthen the muscles on the sides of the shoulders. So stand tall with your knees slightly bent and let your arms hang by your sides with the palms facing in. Inhale, and as you exhale, keeping a slight bend in the elbows, raise your arms out to the sides until they're level with your shoulders. And inhale to lower back down. Exhale and inhale. Now the variation is to lift one arm at a time. We're halfway there. two more. And last one. Very nice. Okay, so still standing in the same position, we're going to do some front lat raises. So this time, instead of lifting our hands out to the side, we're going to lift them straight out in front. So inhale to prepare, and as you exhale, lift your arms up to shoulder height, and inhale to lower them back down. Exhale, and inhale. Again, the variation is to lift one arm at a time. And we're trying to make sure that our shoulders are nice and relaxed, so avoiding moving them up close to our ears. We're halfway there. Just two more. Keep going. And last one. Very nice. Okay, so we're going to finish the arm segment with some tricep extensions. So these will strengthen the triceps and also stabilize your chest, neck and shoulders. So still standing with feet hip width apart, but this time you'll have your hands in front of you in a prayer position. Bring your arms overhead and straighten them, and keeping everything from your shoulders to the elbows still. Inhale as you slowly bend your elbows until your arms are just lower than 90 degrees, and exhale to bring them back up. So inhale to lower and exhale to straighten. Now the variation is to lower one arm at a time. And we're trying to keep our arms as close to our ears as possible. So making sure that the elbows are facing forward and not pointing out to the sides. Just three more. Two more. And last one. Great work. We'll do a few stretches before we wind down the class. So we'll start with a bicep stretch. So you're going to be standing with your hands clasped together behind your back. The palms should be facing each other and your arms should be straight. Keep your fingers intertwined and rotate your hands so that the palms are facing downward. Next, raise your arms slowly until you feel a stretch in the biceps. And we're going to hold for 3 deep breaths. Nicely done. So next we're going to stretch our triceps, which are the muscles behind the arms. So you'll start by moving your left arm across your chest toward the right shoulder. Then use your right hand to pull the elbow of the crossed arm closer to the body toward the shoulder. And we'll hold for 10 seconds, breathing in and out. Great work. So now let's switch sides. So this time, move your right arm across your chest toward the left shoulder and use your left arm to pull the elbow of the crossed arm closer to the body. Nicely done. Okay, so our last cool down is the shoulder rolls. So we're standing with feet still hip width apart. So start by rolling your shoulders up, back and down, up, back and down. Up, back and down, and one more, and down. Now let's reverse directions. So up, forward and down, up, forward and down, up, forward and down, up, forward and down, two more, forward and down, and last one. That brings us to the end of our workout. Well done. Thank you so much for working out with me today. Please do keep coming back to these exercises, and with consistency, you should soon notice a reduction in the aches and pains, as well as increased strength and range of movement. I hope you'll join me again soon. Have a lovely day.